What up, everybody? It's your boy Young Fizz, aka Mr. Dope Status on Instagram, and welcome back to another tutorial. So today we are back inside the machine, and I want to go ahead and show you guys something that's very important for my sample-based hip-hop producers out there. So this video is going to show you guys how to fit any sample into your current tempo. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get right into the video, but before I do, I need you to do me a favor, and that is hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and please do not forget to turn on the bell notifications so that way whenever I drop a new video, you will be the first one to be notified. So let's go ahead and get right into the video here. All right, so let me go ahead and play you guys what I'm working with, this little sample based track here. And basically, I just want to add like a little fill at the end of the 8-bar loop here, just to kind of give it a little break in the beat here. So, and we're going to be sampling right off of YouTube, just to save a little time. I pulled this little sample up, and let me go ahead and play just a little clip for you guys here. So I'm just going to rewind it from the beginning, and we're going to be taking this little quick second of the loop here. So it's going to be that there. So in Maschine, I have already set up my sample to sample into Maschine. So I'm just going to go ahead and click the plus button here. And we're going to rename this by hitting Command R. And I'm just going to call it drum fills here. Drum fills. All right. So now I want to go ahead and hit the S button. That's going to take me right to my sampler. And then we're going to go ahead and adjust the detect mode here. We want to make sure we're in detect. If you're not in detect, make sure you get there. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and lower this just to, enough threshold to where when we click start, it'll pick up the sample here. All right, so we're gonna hit start, switch back to YouTube, reset this to the beginning, and I'm just gonna sample just that little piece of drum there in the beginning. And that's all I need. Hit stop, and there I have it there. So I'm just gonna quickly edit this here. We're gonna go to edit here. First thing I'm gonna go ahead and normalize it so it's all nice and loud for me here. And then we're going to go ahead and truncate this. I'm just going to drag it over to the beginning and want to make sure it's fine there. Perfect. I'm just going to zoom in just to make sure there's no extra little space in the beginning there. All right, so I'm going to zoom just a little bit more, and that should be good there. I'm just going to truncate that here. Let's go ahead and listen to the sample here. So now when I go ahead and play with the beat, you're going to hear how it's not in time. And we want to definitely fix that there. So I'm going to call this drum fill here. All right, so it just sounds horrible. It's not in time. So what I want to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and change this from sampler to an audio module. So I'm going to go ahead and hit audio here. So internal audio. Turn that into a module. So now it's kind of getting there, but I'm still not quite satisfied. So we're going to keep working on this. And to do that, we're just going to go ahead and adjust the tempo here of the little loop. And so what I'm looking for, I want to make sure everything is on time right around here. So I'm just listening and just kind of watching the scale just to see if it's in time here. So I'm just going to adjust this here. I'm going to keep playing with it until I can get it perfect. I'm just going to hold down shift just to get a fine tune, just to make sure it's on the bar and beat. All right, so now you notice that this is annoying and just keeps going on and on and on. So that's not what I want. So the cool thing about Maschine is that you can click this little wave button here, and that's going to sample the audio, and you can just drag that to the next slot. We no longer need this, so I'm just going to go ahead and take that out. And now I'm going to go ahead and change this to a sampler here. All right, so now I have it on pad number 2. And it's nicely looped for us. And another thing I'm going to go ahead and change here while we're at it, we want to adjust the voicing of this because we want it just to play one sample at a time. So when I keep hitting the pad, it's it's going to keep resetting for me. And also another thing that we can do, instead of doing one shot, we can change it to ADSR. And so now I can use my expression pedal here to keep tapping on the sample. All right, so now let's go ahead and play it with the beat and see if it's in time here. And so to me, that sounds pretty good there. And then another thing I also heard is that the loop is kind of long here. So we can always go back and shave this off as well. So let's go ahead and just zoom in. We only need just one of those little loops here. So let's go ahead and play it. So right before this next snare here hits, we're just going to kind of shave that off. I'm just going to zoom in just so I can get it there and get that little space. And we're going to do the same process, which is going to be the truncate. All right, and you can see that it's off right here. There's ways to fix that, but I'm gonna save that for another video. All right, so let's try it again. All right, so say for example, if you don't want that snare hit in there, you can just go ahead and select the part that you don't want, and then you can just hit silence there, and then you just got to make sure you're still on beat, and it's going to still sound cool. So check it out. So that's pretty much how you fit any sample into, or a drum fill into, the tempo of your session. It's your boy Young Fizz. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next video, and we are out.